getting dropped down as well. No Tail changes target, goes for Yao instead, gets the kill, and Jarex is back here, needs to heal up his buddy, but he's too low himself. He goes down. No Tail could be in some trouble if he's not careful. Very, very low on the Tiny, gets the blink escape. Army's respawn not
with a well-placed
Tiny by a bit of a margin here.
yeah, he's gonna stack Ancients. Because without BK, like he's gonna need like the
get caught here on the Tiny if he's not careful. He's been sunned up. Where's the relocate out? Not going to come soon enough. The Sun actually catches the IO as he was relocating. Great play coming in from the Sven, and whoa, they're getting very low there to the Tiny's combo, but it's still not going to be enough for OG to find any kills there. And unfortunately for No Tail and Jarex there, the plan was to try and force kind of the issue up top lane, but they got caught while the rest of the team pushed top.
I mean, pretty much when you're against all this kind of IO Tiny lineup, like the IO lineup, you want to fight the IO lane first. Because if you fight in the other side, they can relocate over. But if you kill the IO, wherever the IO and his partner is, the team will be slow to react to fight there.
Arme at bottom. Get left alone here on the Sven. Has got a blink dagger. Be able to get out of there, and it looks like
they didn't get the tower. Okay, got denied.
Yeah, denied it. As the same, so both top and bottom. I believe. Denied? Yeah. Nature's Prophet denied one, Dragon Knight denied the other. See where the two teams go from here as they trade towers. A couple of kills, very even game here early on. Looks like OG might be considering a smoke.
Yep, they have the
Grouped
split.
Up around this.
They have the split and the shaman ulti. They are very
right under a ward. They smoked under a ward, and LGD themselves smoked up near this bottom lane. It looks like they are on full retreat, but they're going to run directly towards OG, who are going to get there before them. Who are they going to go for here? No Tail does not get stunned or silenced. Managed to get off the full combo before the stun came out from Yao. Yao going to get brought down. Is there a Shackles? You betcha. They're cycling up the Sven as well. They likely will get all three of these kills. And LGD, despite having... Okay, no, blink out from Sven. He's going to survive for the time being, but the toss in. Fly has a Shackles, goes for the Easter Shock. Doesn't matter because the relocating in Tiny will secure the kill.
What? How did,
top lane gets pressured.
How did that work, man? They saw the smoke.
They smoked under a ward, yeah. The ward right next to them. Definitely felt like
why didn't they
that should not have worked.
Maybe they expected them to come from the jungle and they didn't think that they would just... I don't know.
They probably thought they'd go mid, I want to say. Like, they'd go through the mid lane with that smoke and not towards bottom. I don't know. But yeah, toss back in. Nice little initiation from No Tail. Gets the kill and also sets them up to take a tier 3 tower here. With the Serpent Wards down, the Dragon Form online. Buyback is going to be forced. Brewmaster not here, though. Potentially saying OG need to be wary of. Notel being jumped on here, but he does have the IO still tethering him up, and he's going to get the full combo out. Yao getting very low here. Notel brings him down. Still alive is the Tiny. Maybe not for much longer because the Jarek's IO does get brought down, so no more heals and kind of sustain coming out, but it's the DK in the front lines with an armlet, bringing down FY. 3 heroes on the sidelines. They're not going to be able to clean up the racks, but they do win the fight, and maybe needs to be careful about chasing here. Here comes the Tiny, throws out a combo, the stun, the toss onto the two of them. Can they bring down the Queen of Cane? They managed to, well, they stun her up with the Hex, perhaps strengthening a bit too much, but it doesn't matter if they do end up getting the kill. Brewmaster's now returned. S4 wants to help bring down Ame. Nice 2-hero stun from him onto Notel as well as S4, but he's still going to get chased down. Blink Clap slows him in place, and he gets taken out by the Avalanche. Ultra kill for Resolution. DK back in this game after a rough start with 6 deaths. He is suddenly back in line.
More than back online, man. He's like almost top of the net worth. It's gonna have a big item, like a damage item. Shadow Bait, BKB, like... I mean, that fight was really difficult for them when they don't kill the IO right away. Like, they have to kill him first. Otherwise, they're not gonna kill the other heroes.
Yeah, that IO stayed alive for way too long, healing up.
I mean, it's also because of the line.
Tiny and Dragon,
right? Like, OG has better heroes at team fighting, and LGD has heroes that secure lanes better in the early stages. And right now, it's like the hard part for them to get through for LGD, and they did because they didn't really get accrue enough advantage from the lanes.
See what? Gonna be the next move from OG. Very big win at the bottom lane. It's gotten them a 6k gold lead roughly as bottom racks are exposed, also allowing them to go for these shrines if they want to.
Oh, goes for a Halberd actually on the Dragon Knight. It's useful.
Good against the Sven, of course, yeah.
And it gives you like the maim. The maim is also really useful against Sven. Like everything is useful.
They see LGD here. They had the Observer Ward. They know where they are. Avalanche toss. He goes for the Earth Spirit, not the Sven. And target to go for. I don't believe he actually knew he was farming those ancients, but there's the relocating.
Used buyback the last fight. Maybe that's why.
And they're hunting down Ame. He's got a blink in a second, but he won't get a chance to use it. 2-hero clap as well. Ame being chased down by Notel. Can he finish him off with the Avalanche? He should be able to do so. He's very fast. Blink up in a second. The Turi toss catches him. Then the toss. Great plays from Notel, making sure he doesn't get the blink out. And now OG going to storm forward. Problem is they don't have a creep wave. Maybe Co-op at bottom lane has managed to keep it pushed out. Does look like OG are unable to capitalize on an objective having won that team fight.
The seeds of fortune.
They're going to maybe go down mid lane instead.
Roshan, maybe?
So, potentially FY going to get caught out of here if he's not careful, but you know, it looks like, yeah, Roshan's the call. Drop the serpent wards and everything.
I mean, they don't have enough damage now for LGD to like kill stuff. That's the thing. The IO is giving them too much sustain, and DK is like very tanky now. It's like too difficult for them to kill this dragon. They can try to go for the other squishier targets, but the Panda split will always be there to protect them. Like there's too many targets they have to focus. The IO is one, the Panda is another.
Oh, Tiny's found Earth Spirit. We'll toss him back into a Hex. I'll bring him down. LGD were headed to Roshan to contest, but they just got there too late. Able to do so in time. Looks like OG will back off and not press forward just yet. Earth Spirit still respawns so fast because he is still such a low level.
They found the ward.
That's something, I guess you could take away from that fight.
Yeah, so pretty much how the fight, if LGD wants to win the fight, they have to, like the Sven wants to jump, and then you want to jump the IO, you kill him. And you have to hope that the Earth Spirit takes care of the Panda.
S4.
Okay, hit. Yep, Orchid.
That's
the first, I think he didn't know that there was an Orchid. It's first kill.
I think it's a fresh pickup, yeah. I mean, he's got 1,000 gold, so perhaps he had it earlier, but OG on the other side of the map can relocate in. May need to do so. Notel goes in with the Avalanche toss. Toss back. Oh, tries to toss him back in the base, but It's like trying to toss into fly. That seems to be the go-to combo. You initiate in, you have a toss, and then you throw them into the lockdown of the Shadow Shaman. DK at mid needs to be careful here. He's completely alone. We've seen Resolution caught out a few times like this.
He's very, very tanky. I don't think they can kill him.
He sure is. He gets solar crested up, but he's got plate mail armor and a halberd. Good luck trying to bring him down.
I mean, on top of that, there's a relocate. If you can't kill him right away, be sure to be greeted by another extra 2 members of their team.
Like OG really want to push. They keep drawing lines down this bottom lane. Like let's try go and push. Fly. Ooh, blinks away from the Sprout. It would have been a dead Shadow Shaman very easily if he wasn't careful. You're going to go for this tier 2 mid tower instead. They scan out the enemy. They know exactly where they are. Tiny's stun was already committed though. They need to be careful. Oh, nice mid ward. They're going to go on the Brewmaster, but with the Io behind him, they can't really bring him down. He does get silenced still. Can they bring down the Brewmaster in the silence? They relocate him out of there. S4 kept alive, meaning he can still get off the split, and now LGD going to melt. It's an OG trap. Army's used a BKB, but that's going to be wearing off soon. They may be able to still chase him down here. Army needs to find a way to blink out of this one. Not going to do so. He's brought down. 3 dead. LGD. In all sorts of trouble, Winter.
Yeah, he had the tick damage on the Dragon Knight ulti on him, the Cyclone Dagger. Damage over time. It's like we talked about during the draft. It's very difficult for LGD to take fights later if they don't have enough advantage from the lanes. Like team fights are something that they don't really have on their lineup apart from like the Earth Spirit.
It's split push time. FY's top. He wants to push out the lanes and try and buy some time with the Rat DOTA. But OG's already bottom lane, taking racks with no Quap, no Sven. Should be dual. Unfavorable exchange for LGD. They're not going to get any racks. They're not going to get anything out of this.
Radiant's top tower.
They're hunting for the Nature's Prophet who has already left the top. Well, not looking good for LGD here. Resolution now has a full Assault Cuirass, not quite level 18. We'll have that soon with the level 3 ulti.
I think the plan is still the same. They have to use the Sven to jump the IO. He kills the IO and someone else silences the Panda and take care of him.
Going in on Resolution, not sure, he gets the halberd off. Nicely played, manages to disarm the Sven, but it's not going to be enough. He still goes down. Actually, oh, Io tried to save him there at the last second. Not going to be enough, and instead it's Io paying for it with his life. Okay, LGD get themselves a few kills there. Resolution definitely been out of position a number of times here, maybe more for LGD. S4, silent to the top lane, goes for the split just to try and save his own life here. Is on the run here. Question is, can he even get out of this one? They just need to keep this Earth Spirit alive and jump him as he escapes. That is the spirit to look out for. You don't want to kill it, but you do want to lay a trap as S4 blinks away, trying to hide. Unsuccessful. Needed to find a better hiding spot and could not do so, as he will be a 3rd consecutive kill for LGD.
Well, that was a lot of gold for them. 3 big kills.
That one gave about 1,000, so I imagine the other ones were about 1,000 gold swing as well. Does dip down from what was once like a 1,100, 1,200 gold lead, and we're looking at 7 to 8k now.
Yeah,
floppy from OG.
Yeah, they're gonna need like what, 2 more of those? 3? Yeah, maybe 2 is enough. Yeah, this DK actually got busted down from all the magic damage.
Well.
As tanky as he is, you know, he still dies.
Gonna be queuing up a BKB now in response to what just happened.
I mean, if the game were closer, I'm sure he would have bought the BKB instead of the AC.
Yeah, very likely the case. Tiny with a butterfly, by the way, but Sven has got an MKB queued up. I say queued up, he still needs to farm it though. He's only on 1,600 gold. It's going to be an item he needs against all 3 of these cores. Brewmaster with his evasion, Dragon Knight with his halberd. Evasion is definitely going to be a big problem for Ame to fight into. It'd be the answer for that.
They're gonna need more than the NKB though. Like I think they're gonna need like maybe. Okay, the Silver Edge is also quite useful against the DK. Corp is gonna finish Lincoln's. It's okay. Like not gonna be a big deal.
Here come LGD. They're initiating in through the bottom. They're smoked up. No tail. They've gone on. They found him out here. He's got no buyback. He just bought this butterfly. Not going to be able to survive through this, I don't believe. He's trying to get bailed out, but the silence is there onto the IO. And No Tail being kept alive just barely through the heels, but the Cleave Army chopping them up. Doesn't quite get the kill onto the Shadow Sham. Not sure what Yao was doing with that TP, perhaps. Select the wrong one there. The Sven trying to stay alive, needs to get away from the Primals, but won't succeed in doing so. So LGD have lost their big carry, and it's Resolution on the front lines. Can't deal with the Dragon Knight. You may have used everything to kill this Tiny, and the problem is now you've got to fight the DK of Resolution. Without the Sven, doesn't look like they can really kill him all too well. Back in the back lines, Jarex goes down himself. Dragon Knight stuns up Yao, taking out the Earth Spirit. A 3-for-3 trade. Very messy fight as LGD got the initiation they were hoping for to kill off the Tiny, but ultimately could not really succeed in dominating the team fight.
Yep, that only worked because the Tiny pretty much didn't do anything at all. It was like a 4 against 5 fight.
And the fact that it's a 4v5 fight where, I mean, it's sort of a 4v5. I mean, it's 5 heroes who've used a lot of their spells, but it really shows that this is not just about the Tiny. DK is actually the most farmed hero now. Then I think he's going to be a scarier threat in some of these fights and engagements than the Tiny.
Yeah, he
doesn't get kited around as much.
And he hasn't got his BKB yet, you know, so he's even going to be a bigger problem once he has that. You can't control him, you can't stun him. You're going to have to, even the Sprawl is not so useful because he's in range form.
Yep. Go back to the top lane. Where he goes, he has got a Daedalus queued up. In that level 20, then he can have that shorter cooldown on the tree grab most likely.
Yep. But the other thing is I don't think they have to split anymore. The reason why they got caught twice is because they are split up. IO is not only just a split push back control hero. You can also be grouped up as 5 heroes, and the IO will be sustaining the tank in front when you're sieging the towers. It doesn't. That's why the hero is so good, right? He doesn't have to be a split push hero.
Both teams looking to group up, and as you mentioned, OG don't have to split push. They are going to sit as 4 behind the Dragon Knight at top. Off Roshan as well. That's respawning momentarily. In 15 seconds, we will be seeing it back up, and he may be looking to ward this one. Oh, Somnus, he blinked in. Lincoln's is there, that's going to help keep him alive. Let's go in, he's here now. Army initiates him, gets tossed immediately with the BKB. He wants to break apart Fly. Fly just drops a ward, knowing he's going to go down. In the backlines, it's Jarex, the IO dead, and without the IO, this fight looks horrible. The split gets torn apart as well. Army taking apart the Brewmaster. Resolution and No Tail now completely alone. They'll deal with Victoria first. No Tail gets a nice 2-hero stun here. Can Resolution fight his way out of this one? He's disarmed the Sven. He may be able to kill him off with the stun. You betcha he's going to kill the Sven. He's completely alone in a 1 versus 3. He is a raid boss. He's going to go for FY next. The cleave. Oh, he doesn't get the cleave. FY just seeing their invis. Going to try and TP out. No breathe fire. Don't call them. FY sticks around.
I don't think they can fight him.
Resolution. He's got Soul Ring. He may be able to stun someone.
Stay near the wards.
Stun Somnus.
Stay near the wards.
Yeah. Turns around. He goes for the Ogre Magi instead. He has been silenced up. Victoria not really doing all too well. And now, okay, he sees FY. Who's he going to go for? FY sprouts himself to try and keep himself alive. Resolution's killed one. He's going to kill another Resolution. You madman. He's absolutely destroying them. He's 1 versus 4. He's got himself a triple kill all alone. He's killed 4 heroes. He just 1v4'd them. This is a monstrous Dragon Knight. Getting the plus 40 strength at the end there, the double Dragon Blood, HP regen and armor, Resolution. Holy cow, LGD is got to be completely on tilt after that. You just lost a 4v1 versus a Dragon Knight. He is the raid boss at the end of the day. You are not stopping this Dragon Knight.
Well, if the Sven was alive, I think they had a chance to kill him.
I mean, he was alive. He was one of the 4 heroes that died.
Yeah, but he got control. Then he couldn't. Yeah. He couldn't hit him. He was the only one that could actually finish him off.
Well.
Oh, that was so depressing. That was so depressing when you're the 4 heroes.
Yeah. He was in a 1v3, then one of the heroes brought back, so it was effectively a 1v4, and he killed 4 heroes.
I mean, wasn't it like a 1v4 at the start? Like, because it was like the Sven, the Quap, the Prophet, only the Earth Spirit died. And then the Ogre was 1v4, and then the Ogre died, then he bought back. It was like 1v5, 5 heroes.
I was insane. He did have a little help from the Tiny at the start, but, you know, end of the day, No-Tail goes down and he gets all the glory for it on the Dragon Knight. That was some performance. He's got a Skadi now in a couple hundred gold. Boy, oh boy.
So what, 5k HP? We don't even need the cheese, man. The cheese, just give it to the IO. They need need a spirit vessel to kill this guy, you know? Because of the regen, he's regening too much with the IO.
Yeah, 60 health per second without the IO.
Do they have a spirit vessel? Yeah, it's gonna be... That item is actually very useful against DK.
They only have the urn on the Earth Spirit. Upgrade one anytime soon. Well,
okay, 4k HP, what, 5k HP? Oh, 4k.
And we talk about OG, you know, it's always like, you know, Rezo kind of plays the carry and No-Tail has always been like the secondary carry. Even when Rezo's on the Dragon Knight, that's still the case. That's what we're seeing here. No-Tail goes in, the toss back into it, okay, no Hex. Unable to break the Lincolns in time. Now the Hex comes out. Queen of Pain still in trouble here. Can they shackle him? They've still got it. The stun from the Sven going to be there, but No-Tail trying to finish off with the toss. But Great Sprout keeps him alive. Instead, it's Army being brought down by Rezo. The Skadi on the Dragon Knight, kiting that Sven around. Dragon Knight trapped in place thanks to the Sprout. Then follow-up Sprout not going to successfully lock him in place. That Sprout cooldown, not enough. It was annoying for the DK, but end of the day, OG overwhelmed. LGD.
The Dragon Knight or
the W.
LGD. It's so strong, yeah, with the talent. That's why the hero has been like